Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who do not know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you've stopped by today. Today I'm going to be talking about a new indie brand, Lemonade Stand Cosmetics. My friend here on YouTube, Not Your Basic Stuff, is the one who introduced me to the brand, and I have here their Autumn Hues eyeshadow palette, which I will show you to you in a moment. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about this brand since they are so new. They have a little bit of information here on this card that I am going to go ahead and read to you guys. It says, welcome. Lemonade Stand Cosmetics was born, raised, and made with love in the city of Corpus Christi, Texas. Founded in 2020, so they just started their brand this year. We pride ourselves on being freshly squeezed and homemade. We test our products on people, leaving fur babies happy and healthy. We are cruelty-free, use the best ingredients, and keep consumer costs low. Thank you for your support. I just thought it would be kind of nice to kind of introduce the brand that way. I'm on their site here while I'm on my phone. They have cream shadows. I just kind of want to talk about some of the things that they have. So they have cream eyeshadows. They have two eyeshadow palettes. The one that I have retails for $18, and the other one is Dear Diary eyeshadow palette, which is $25. Their cream shadows are $6. And they also have an eyeshadow primer for $5. Then I believe they also have lip products as well, yes. So they have lip balms that retail for $4.49 and gloss that retails for $6. So I'm just saying this because this brand is really affordable as far as indie brand goes. There are a ton of indie brands out there that cost so much more than this one does, and I think that is incredible. I'm very curious to see the quality of the shadows. I'm not gonna lie, I did swatch a few of them earlier. I couldn't help it. They were too pretty and too tempting. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to show you the inside of the palette. So this is the outside. It did come with this unicarton that's just black. The letters are raised on it. I liked it. I like that it just came with a simple black unicarton. And then this is, of course, the front. It does have a mirror. And then here are what the shadows look like. Look at that. It is so pretty. So this is a 12 pan eyeshadow palette. There are 5 mattes, 5 shimmer shades, and then 2 pressed glitters. I'm very curious to see how the pressed glitters perform, because you guys know, if you've been with me for a while, I'm a pressed glitter girl. I love them. But I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them. None of the shadows have names on them, so I will be kind of holding the palette up here and there to show you kind of what shade and stuff that I'm going to be using. I also wanted to let you know that for this video, I'm not going to be using any complexion products. I'm going to kind of just let my skin breathe. My skin's not perfect, and I think that it's important to kind of show like that side of things, that not everyone here on YouTube has perfect skin, and not everyone's going to hide their not perfect skin. I will sometimes put on foundation, but for the most part, I tend to do my makeup when I'm out or having to wear a mask with just eye makeup on and maybe like a very simple lip product. So I'm going to do that today. I don't know, I've been kind of feeling like going back to that kind of style when I'm trying things out, because I really just want it to be about this product here. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch things, and then I will prime my eyes and we will start the first impressions. So I'm going to swatch them just going down each row, just starting from here and going down that way on each row. I won't hold it up every time I swatch it because I don't want to blind you guys with the mirrors, and these shades do not have names. I also have a towel on my lap that I'm going to use to wipe things off, just so you guys are aware. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these on my finger and we're going to swatch them. I'm going to try and swatch the glitter with my pinky. So this is that first gold shade. Oh, look at how reflective that is. Then we have kind of that bronzy shade. Not as reflective of as the gold, but still very pretty. And then we have that matte orange. That is a pretty pigmented orange. Not gonna lie, I swatched more of like the blues and greens than anything. And that's what that glitter looks like. So pretty. So pretty. I'm actually really kind of impressed with that gold. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. And again, I'm going to have a glitter that is going to be on my pinky finger. This is that yellow. It's a very, very kind of light yellow. I'm actually kind of I'm gonna build that one up just a little bit, just so you can see it. I think if once I have like a very light base on, that one will show. And this one is kind of a deeper orange. It does have a little bit of gold glitter, but it's still a matte shade. Just a heads up, this is that burgundy shimmer. That one's pretty too. And then the green glitter. Glitters are not easy to swatch. So there is that green glitter. Okay, so the next row is that blue-green row, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not going to play with those on my eyes today, or try to keep it at a minimum, because that's where I just naturally gravitate towards. So here is that first blue shade. Ooh, that one's really pretty too. Then we have a deeper blue metallic, this kind of teal green, and then this more like grass green shade. But there you are. There are all of the shadows swatched on my arm. A lot of them are very pigmented just based on swatches. Now, I'm not somebody who goes 100% by swatches. I like to see how makeup performs on my eyes, but the swatches are pretty decent. So my goal today is to play with at least a couple of the shimmers, that glitter, and some of the mattes. I think I'm going to do a more kind of orange look today and not go into the green. Even though like part of me really wants to go into those green shades. So really quick, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to prime my eyes using my ABH Eyeshadow Primer, and I will be right back. Have you guys zoomed in so that we can kind of play with these shadows and see how this look comes together. Okay, I'm back. I have you guys zoomed in. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm super excited to kind of play with these shadows. I'm super excited to play with these shadows and create a look with them. I got this palette in the mail today, and I was so excited. So I had to jump on camera and film a look. So I got this palette on Tuesday. This will probably be going up Saturday. So yeah, it's been in my collection for a little bit, and I do plan on doing like a 3 looks 1 palette and a review video just to kind of give you guys a little more heads up. The first shade I'm gonna go into is this kind of bright orange right here. And I'm just gonna take this on an e.l.f. crease brush, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. I think it looks more red on my eyes than it did in the pan, but I kind of like that. I am gonna kind of wing it out just slightly. I'm not intending to do anything too fancy, so no cut creases or anything like that today. Just gonna play with the shadows. I always feel like I get the shape on this eye so much better than this one. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take an e.l.f. This is an e.l.f. crease brush. This is just one of the black ones. And I'm going to take that kind of lighter yellow shade, and I'm going to use it to buff out that orange. slash red. It looked more orange when I swatched it, but then when I put it on my eyes. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to go in with this kind of darker orange. It's kind of like a burnt orange. And I'm going to be taking that on, this is a Luxie 131 mini angled brush. It looks like this, and I'm just going to kind of work that on the outer V of my eye, but also work it up with that shape a little bit. Okay, not too bad so far. I am going to kind of blend out those edges a little bit more. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Okay, so once that is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this burgundy shade towards the outer portion, and then I think I'm going to take this orange glitter and place that all over my lid. I will be using some glitter glue for that, just because that's generally how I do my makeup. And I'm just taking this on kind of a flat shader brush, that burgundy shade. I'm going to place that towards the edge, kind of blending it in with that burnt orange. And I don't want to take it too far over, because I do want to have some space for that glitter to kind of shine. And then I'm going to take that angled brush that had that orange shade on, and I'm just going to blend everything together slightly. Now I'm going to take my NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm just going to place that on the portion of my lid that does not have the burgundy shade on it. And I'm just kind of taking this on another flat shader, just to make sure I get it neatly where I want it. Okay, I'm going to, I'm actually going to take that glitter on like a smaller brush. This is a lip brush, and I'm just going to pack it over where I put that glitter primer. I'm just going to press it on to the lid, making it meet with that burgundy shade. I could apply it using my finger, but I like using a brush just to make sure that I get a nice kind of clean application. And I'm just going to slightly blend that in with that burgundy shade. It's not going to completely blend because it is a glitter. Just kind of run the burgundy shade right over the top. Now I'm gonna do the other eye. One thing I will say with glitter is work slowly and don't do what I just did there and take a huge chunk. Do small amounts, especially if you're new to glitter and the idea of any glitter fallout near your eyes freaks you out. Go slowly. I am liking that glitter though. I like how like fiery it looks on the eyes, if that makes sense. So pretty. Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna pop off camera. I'm going to put on some mascara as well as put on some eyeliner. I just figure you guys might not want to see all of that since you see it in a bunch of other videos. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I put on some mascara and I used a gel liner, which I have not used in a very long time. So if my wings look a little weird, that's why gel liner is tricky, but I like the way it looks over the top of glitter. I think it works very nicely over the top of glitter. Okay, really quick, I'm going to do my lower lash line with you guys, and then I think I'm just gonna put on a gloss, in all honesty. I'm gonna keep everything else pretty simple, pretty minimal. So I do want to use one of those greens, so I think I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in Gotcha. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. Then once I have that in my waterline, I'm going to take this green shade right here and I'm just going to smudge it underneath. Okay, now we need to do the inner corner, and I think I'm going to take that yellow shade and place it down and then put that gold right over the top. And to do that, I'm just going to use a pencil brush and start with that yellow shade and pop it right into my inner corner. And now taking that same brush, I'm just going to go over that yellow right with that gold. Because I want it to kind of come off a little more yellow, just to kind of complement everything else. I like it. And for my lips today, I'm just going to use the Ulta Beauty Watermelon Waves Juicy Gloss. It smells like watermelon. It smells so good. I just don't feel like putting anything too heavy on my lips right now. So my camera cut off the video like it always does. And yeah, I just kind of put that on. I'm gonna zoom you guys out. So this is what the final look looks like. I tried to use as many shades as I could and play with as many different textures in the palette, especially for kind of my first impressions. I will say that I am pretty impressed with how pigmented the mattes are. I do wish that this shade right here did not have a gold glitter. I also wish it was a little bit deeper on the eyes, or that maybe we had a brown to kind of deepen everything up. I need to play with it a little bit more to really give my final thoughts. This is just based on the look that I created today. I really love that glitter. I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't feel grainy or gritty on my eyes. It feels very smooth, which is what I want in a good glitter. So those are good glitters. I like how pigmented that green shade is. I want to play with that yellow a little bit more and really get it on top of a base to see how pigmented it is. I did have trouble swatching it and things like that. But overall, I think that this is a really decent palette, and for my first impressions, I really do like it. You guys will have to stay tuned because I will be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette here and creating several more eye looks before I really give my final thoughts on it. But I do think that I can say that I think Lemonade Stand Cosmetics is a brand to kind of watch. I really love the color story of this. I think it is absolutely beautiful. And it's fall, but it's not like your typical in your face fall. And I like that they included like blues and greens instead of like purples. So I think it's a very, very, very pretty palette. And I will have them linked down as well as a link to this palette. I am not an affiliate or anything with the brand, so if you use those links, you're not giving me any money of any kind. It's literally just links to them. I will also have every other product linked. Those will be used with magic links. That does mean that I do make a small commission if you choose to use those links when you make a purchase. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're not somebody who wants to do that, that's totally fine. The products will still be listed down below so that you can see what I used today. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Please give this video a like. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Let me know what you think of me going back to wearing much less foundation. I mean, this is everyday life pretty much. So this is me being real. You'll have to let me know what you think down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you and bye!